Hi there, gorgeous! Today I'm coming to you from my closet. I've never filmed in here before. I wanted to share my perfume collection with you today. I mentioned in a video a long time ago, if you ever saw my beauty room tour and my real makeup collection, not the Not a Beauty Guru collection that I shared recently, but the real room, then you may remember me showing you a drawer of perfume samples, and I talked about what a problem I have with those. I'm a perfume junkie in general. Every time I see something new, I have to smell it. But I've gotten better. I don't go out and buy the full-size bottle anymore. Now I rely more on samples to really test perfumes out, see if I like them and get a feel for them. And if I really do love them, then I will go and splurge on the full-size bottle. And that's what happened here. But before I show you that, I wanted to share a service with you that has made being a perfume junkie really fun. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg either, and that is the brand Scentbird. You may have heard about this already. It's a way to sample perfumes. They carry over 450 different designer brands, all authentic perfumes, and they give you a huge amount in sample vials to test out and try, so you can get a real feel for the perfume to see if you really like it. And see the amount that you get here. This is compared to a regular roller ball, and it's half the price for the Scentbird on top of that. So great way to try new perfumes. And now Scentbird is also offering you the option to upgrade your account so you can try 2 to 3 different perfume samples each month. So I got my samples for this month. I wanted to share with you which ones I'm trying out at the moment. The first one is Taka Stella. It has vanilla hints to it, which I don't typically go for or really like, and I've worn it a couple times and I don't really care for how it meshes with my body chemistry personally. But again, that's the beauty of trying out samples like this. You can find out if you really like it or not and save your money. So this one to me isn't really one that I will go for. But what I will tell you is the one from Kate Spade. Oh my gosh. That's not it. Okay. This one's it. This is the Kate Spade In Full Bloom perfume. This is more floral, and that's typically what I go for with perfumes, is floral and fruity. I don't typically go for vanilla or musk scents so much. This smells almost like hibiscus flowers. Oh, it's like walking into a garden, and I am really enjoying this sample in particular right now. The third sample I'm testing out at the moment is one from Dolce and Gabanna. This is the Light Blue Escaped Paneria. This is a much more muted scent. Smells like the water to me, like the ocean. That's what I would describe it as being closer to. It's not my typical scent that I like to wear, but it's a really nice one to test out for a change. And the Scentbird subscription is $15 a month. Really inexpensive, great way to try new perfumes. I personally love perfume because it's so interchangeable. I don't like to wear the same scent all the time, and depending on my mood and whatnot, that will dictate which scent that I go for. It's like shoes. I mean, if you saw my shoe collection, perfume is like shoes. If you are a perfume junkie like me, you will love this subscription. And I do have a code for you, so you can get the subscription for the first month for only $10 instead of their regular $15. So just use the code ZAB30. It will also be listed below for you. Save some money, try some new perfume. Don't get too addicted. All right, let's get on to the perfume collection. The very first one I ever purchased for myself and spent more than I probably should have at the time was the one from Marc Jacobs. No real name to this, but the bottle looks like that. I have replaced this twice. I absolutely love it. It smells like gardenias. If you love the scent of gardenias, you'll fall madly in love with this stuff. It's one that I wore over and over and over and over again for several years, and it was the only perfume I owned for quite a long time before I really started getting into perfume. One of my other loves is this one from Ralph Lauren. It has a very different scent from anything that I typically wear, but I really love it. It's kind of, I'm so bad at describing scents, I really am. It's almost earth-like. It's just one of those scents you have to smell. I promise you, you would not be disappointed in it. It's wonderful. And I've kind of been on a no-buy with perfume for quite a while now, but I bought this one recently. I was in Marshall's and they had a little sample of it. This is the Juicy Couture La La perfume, and I loved it so much. I went back and got a bigger size at Marshall's also. And this has a very fruity, fresh, sweet scent. It's become my go-to lately that I've been wearing all the time. I don't look at name brands, by the way, when I buy perfumes typically. It's usually the way that it smells. If I love that, I don't care if it's called dirt. I'll buy it as long as it doesn't smell like dirt. Another one of my favorites that I used to have a huge bottle of, like the Marc Jacobs one, is the MAC Turquoise, but I used it up. And I travel with this one so much that I found having a rollerball is much more appropriate for me. I'm so scared of breaking those big bottles in my luggage. And this has become another one of those signature scents for me. If you met me, this is probably what I would be wearing. I love this scent, and if MAC ever got rid of it, I would be so upset. Another perfume I have, but I don't really like that much anymore, is Marc Jacobs Dot, and I'm really glad that I bought a rollerball size of this perfume. It was nice for a while, but then after I wore it so many times, the way that it mixes with my body chemistry is just not very... I don't like it, just put it that way. But another one of my loves that I have purchased at least twice now is from Dkny, and that is their Golden Delicious perfume. This again has a very fruity scent to it, very light, very fresh. It's one of those that goes with every single occasion. They actually have another perfume in this collection that I wanted to get for the longest time. I have it written down on my phone, but again, no buy right now, but still one of my all-time favorites. Another love of mine is Versace's Bright Crystal. I remember the first time I tried a sample of this, and I think I got it with a Sephora order. I ordered it immediately. It's one of those fresh, beautiful, light, very feminine scents that's... oh, I've had this one from Liz Claiborne for years. That's basically all it says is Liz on it. And you can see I've almost used it up. And this was a favorite of mine for the longest time. It's very feminine smelling too. It's not fruity, it's not floral, it's more fresh like laundry, but I love it. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. Now on top of perfumes, I really love body sprays. I used to have a really bad habit with buying those, but I downsized my collection. I really only have stuck to these two, and you can see I really haven't used them that much either. But the first one is from Victoria's Secret. This is Pink with a Splash. This was given to me as a gift many years ago, and I love this scent. It has such a fruity, sweet, tart smell. It's great when you just first get out of the shower. And the other one that has become... it's just an all-around favorite of mine is Wild Honeysuckle. Victoria's Secret used to sell this. I don't know if they sell it anymore. It reminds me of Georgia because I grew up in Georgia with the honeysuckles in bloom, and honeysuckle is one of those scents that will just always get to me. Not a huge collection by any means, but like I said in the beginning, I'm on a no-buy, and I like to be able to use up what I have before I do buy a brand new perfume. And I'm rather picky too. I have to really love it before I'll buy the full size. And again, that's why I love Scentbird so much. And if you love perfumes, I know you will too. I'll have all the information listed for them below. I simply love perfumes also from the standpoint of how they tie us to different memories from the past. I can't tell you how many times I'll pick up a perfume and it'll take me back to high school, or it'll take me back to when I first met my husband. And even after my dad passed, I saved his aftershave cologne that he would always wear, and I'll smell it from time to time just to be comforted and feel like I'm close to him. And it's just amazing to me how scents can tie to memories and take us back to those times in our lives. And I think that's another reason why I love perfume so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.